Welcome back to Diary of a Speed Reader. Today's book is Changeling by Victor Lavalle, and I'm giving it 4 stars. Victor Lavalle can write. This book dragged me in almost immediately. The characters are so unique, and the whole book has this grim fairy tale-like quality. It's set in New York, which is kind of my home hunting ground, so I absolutely loved it. And if you're having a book club and you have gotten almost no commentary on the last few times, I would choose this one. It's sure to make a conversation happen. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why, but before we get into it, I just want to remind you, February is African American History Month. If your shelf is looking super undiverse, well, we can change that. Have a look at my list. I've been reviewing books all month that to me are 4 and 5 star read worthy. Now, let's talk about this book. First thing that makes this not just read worthy, but book club worthy has to do with the role of gender in parenting and these expectations that people have that motherhood is just the culmination of awesomeness and all women should want it. In fact, there's this beautiful scene where someone comes up and touches her belly and says, "Oh, you'll never be unstressed for the rest of your life," in such a happy, exciting way. And she reacts to the actual words, which is, "Oh my gosh, that sounds horrendous." Subsequently, her postpartum, which is foreshadowed by that, is just something you really will want to talk about. On the other side, I have never seen a book that has presented the male-sensitive side of fatherhood in such a beautiful way. And his reaction and grief are so worth talking about. I would have loved it if I had had a guy sitting next to me who had read this book and could chat with me on it. Now, the second thing has to do with women helping women, regardless of what's right and wrong. And there's a couple of specific areas where this is shown. It's a minor theme, but it's an intriguing one. In one section, it's the portion before the postpartum incident, how some of the women are trying to help, but not really realizing what's going on in her situation. Later, it comes up when the victim is actually trying to, just talk to his wife and find her, and they have this really intriguing conversation about why women need to help women given the strength of men. This sub-theme is sure to get a group talking. Now, the last theme really has to do with this idea of whether or not we are just victims of our fate. And it's weaved in there so expertly in a number of different places that you can't help but really think about it after the book is done. Speed reading stats, this book is 469 pages. It took me 1 hour and 40 minutes to read. If you're interested in speed reading, I've got a link with a very discounted coupon in my bio to my course. I would love to thank the New York Public Library for having so many great books on e-reader. It is cold this time of year and I do not want to go outside. Also, special thanks to everyone who has liked, commented, shared, or otherwise been supportive of this effort. You guys rock. I will see you tomorrow.